Aloofness, an old Greek way of thinking, has given insight and useful direction to exploring life's difficulties for a really long time. Its standards are particularly viable in overseeing second thoughts and nervousness to unavoidable issues in current life. Here, we investigate 5 unemotional ways to deal with managing these feelings. 1. Embrace the division of control. Figuring out the polarity. At the core of emotionlessness lies the division of control, an idea explained by Epictetus. This standard underscores that life comprises of things we have some control over and things we can't. By zeroing in just on what we have some control over, we decrease pointless uneasiness and lament. Functional application. Inside concentration, focus on your viewpoints, activities, and responses. You have no control over outside occasions or others' ways of behaving. Acknowledgement. Acknowledge that results are much of the time unchangeable as far as you might be concerned. Reconcile with this reality to reduce the weight of disappointment and uneasiness. Everyday reflection. Practice daily reflection to recognize what you had some control over and what you couldn't during the day. This propensity can help recalibrate your concentration and straightforwardness laments. Model. Envision you went after a position, however didn't get it. You controlled getting ready for the meeting yet not the recruiting choice. Ponder your endeavors and plan better sometime later, however acknowledge the result as unchangeable as far as you might be concerned. 2. Practice care and presence. The significance of now. Emotionlessness shows the benefit of living right now. Laments originate from past activities, and uneasiness frequently centers around future vulnerabilities. By establishing ourselves in the present, we can alleviate these sentiments. Useful application. Careful relaxing. Take part in ordinary careful breathing activities to focus your considerations and decrease uneasiness. Consideration preparing. Spotlight on the job that needs to be done, whether it's work, a side interest, or a discussion. Completely submerge yourself in the current movement. Contemplation. Integrate emotionless reflection rehearses, such as picturing your day ahead or pondering in different readings, to cultivate a present-situated mentality. Model. During an upsetting working day, require a 5-minute break to rehearse profound relaxing. Focus on every breath, relinquishing previous mishaps and future concerns. 3. Re-examine your point of view. Mental re-examining. Apathy stresses the force of viewpoint. Frequently, tension and lament are powered by regrettable understandings of occasions. By rethinking our considerations, we can modify our profound reactions. Useful application. Objective view. Attempt to see circumstances impartially, without the focal point of individual inclination or feeling. Ask yourself how an untouchable could see what is going on. Appreciation practice. Develop appreciation by recognizing the upsides in your day-to-day existence and the examples gained from previous encounters. Negative representation. Practice premeditatio malorum, envisioning most pessimistic scenario situations to plan intellectually and decrease their effect. Model. On the off chance that you lament not pursuing an open door, reevaluate this by perceiving what you acquired from the experience. For example, new bits of knowledge or different open doors that came your direction. 4. Center around uprightness and character. The prudence ethic. For Stoics, the development of individual prudence is central. By endeavoring to be ethical in all parts of life, we conform to what is genuinely important and decrease the effect of disappointments and nervousness. Common sense application. Uprightness records, distinguish, and consistently survey a rundown of ideals you wish to epitomize, like mental fortitude, intelligence, equity, and restraint. Good examples. Study the existences of unemotional good examples, like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca. Think about how they exemplified temperance in their activities. Self-appraisal. Routinely survey your activities and rulings against your rundown of excellencies. Go for the gold improvement model. When confronted with a difficult choice, focus on trustworthiness and honesty. Regardless of whether the result isn't ideal, you can take comfort in having acted temperately. 5. Acknowledge temporariness and change. Embracing brevity. Emotionlessness instructs that all that in life is transient. By tolerating the temporariness of all things, we can lessen the apprehension about change and the sting of disappointment. Functional application. Temporariness contemplation. Think about the transient idea of life, connections, and assets. This can encourage a more profound appreciation for the current second. Giving up. Work on relinquishing connections to results, individuals, or assets. Comprehend that sticking prompts languishing. Versatility. Develop a mentality of flexibility and strength even with change. Embrace new encounters as any open doors for development. Model. While managing the departure of a friend or family member, recognize the normal pattern of life and esteem the recollections as opposed to focusing on the misfortune. End. Apathy offers significant experiences and functional instruments for managing second thoughts and uneasiness. By embracing the division of control, rehearsing care, re-examining our viewpoints, zeroing in on prudence, and tolerating fleetingness, we can lead really satisfying and quiet lives. Incorporating these unemotional standards into day-to-day existence explores difficulties with elegance and flexibility, encouraging internal harmony and close-to-home prosperity.